Hey there, superstars. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And I am coming to you, oh my gosh, from one of the most emotional breakthroughs I've ever had kind of days. Haven't had one of these kind of days in a long time. I'm feeling like I have got so much to process that I can't wait to share with you guys the results of this. But ultimately, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the key to building instant connection. And the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys, ultimately I've been at this NLP course, as you guys know, really what's called a coaching genius course. So using the skill set of being an NLP practitioner, going new levels in your coaching and applying this skill set. And you've got to use yourself as a guinea pig first and foremost to have any sort of real impact with anything that you do as a coach, is my belief. And so I'm definitely taking that on board, and been at this course all day, had some major breakthroughs in my life that, like I said, I've got some processing to do before I share that fully with you guys. But I've just, been hanging out with some incredible human beings after this course today. And now I've made my way over here to Fitzroy in Melbourne. I'm about to go to a different event. Oh my God, I'm jam-packing my weekend absolutely, which I'm really excited. Going to be a bit of a different twist. I'm going to a women's circle. It'll be out there. I can't wait. I'm so excited to, expand my mind and expand my personal development and go from an NLP course to more of a women's connective kind of event. I don't know what to expect because I've never done it before, but I'm super excited about it. But the reason why I wanted to share today's message with you guys, which is the key to building instant connection, is because of the conversations and the connections that I've been building over these past couple of days. And I wanted to talk into this because, I was just, talking with a bunch of the different amazing individuals that I've gotten to connect with, and we were talking about what we do and how we've built this instant rapport with one another through the processes that we've been going through. And I was talking to them a big part about what I do and my group coaching and the community and all sorts of stuff. And they were asking me, what builds that ability to go into group coaching and, build those kind of connections and those pieces. And at the end of the day, as I shared with you guys yesterday, my genius state, or the state of being that feels most empowering to me, is a state of authentic inspiration. I look so tired. Oh my God, I'm just seeing myself. When you go through your own sort of breakthroughs and it's so emotionally draining yet enlivening, that's what I'm currently in the midst of right now. So bear with me if, as my brain and everything is trying to realign and readjust based on the new insights that I've had and the new internal integrations that I've had. Like I said, I'm going to share way more of this with you guys once I've been able to process it. You're catching me right in the middle of it right now. So authenticity is the key to building instant connection. Now, I'm always talking about authenticity, as you guys know, but really, most of us are so caught up in what's everybody going to think about me. We're so caught up in our judgments of ourselves, which ultimately lead to our perception that everybody else is going to judge us, that we stop being authentic and we stop showing up in the world as who we actually are, and we mold ourselves to this surface level being that nobody can connect with. And that's because we're out of connection with who we really are. We're not being authentic, yet we're wondering why we can't build connection with others. And I'm telling you, it always comes down to this piece of whether or not you're being authentic. Okay, so this is it. Like, I have built such a level of connection and depth with the incredible human beings that I've been able to, I only just met yesterday, but because I've had the courage to show up authentically, to share openly and courageously and vulnerably, I've actually built such a beautiful connection with these human beings that, before yesterday, didn't even know existed. And we were kind of reveling in that fact, all of us. We got to connect after the event, sit down and have a drink with one another and really talk into this. And we realized that, at the end of the day, most of the connections and the experiences we have been on such a surface level, because there's not that permission piece to be all of who you are and to dive deep into the depths of why you do what you do and what you're driven by, and all our fears and insecurities outside of these personal development events. And I like to think that I build my entire life and everything that I do from this place of authenticity now. And it's gotten me to a point where I actually don't have relationships in my life that I can't go this level of depth with. And that's because I've come to a conclusion that you're not living unless you're being truly, deeply, courageously, authentically you. And the world's just not set up to go that depth with everybody in your existence. But that's why I love and revel in the fact of being into these, getting into these personal development events and actually just opening up and just being real, not holding back, just, sharing openly and courageously, not from a place of weakness, but from a place of absolute strength. You guys have heard me say that I really do believe that the strongest possible thing that we as human beings can do is actually be vulnerable. Just be real. Just be who we really are. And that's what we've all been doing in this environment. We're only a small group currently going through this course that I'm going through. But honestly, I cannot wait to share with you more of the profound experiences that I've had in particular today. And getting to do that has been inspired by just an extraordinary quality of people. And when one person gets authentic, it gives permission to everybody else to do the same. So, and at the end of the day, it's that authenticity piece that is the key to connecting us with everybody. If you're not being authentic, right? If you think you're getting connection, you're only connecting with another based on a mask of who you really are. So if you want true, deep connection, which at the end of the day, I don't care who you are, I don't care how you're wired, at the end of the day, we all share the commonality of wanting so deeply to be connected, to experience the depth of love. Everything that we do is to get to that end result, no matter how surface level we experience it to begin with. But if you really dive deep with any human being, you'll get to that piece that we just want to access that love. We want to receive love. We want to give love. And that's most authentic to us. But the only way that we get to that place is to show up and be who we are. Because if you don't show up and be who you are, you don't give anybody the opportunity to love who you are, because you're not being yourself. And the only reason you wouldn't show up and be who you really are is because you're judging yourself, is because you're not being yourself and you're not loving yourself. So if you don't love and be yourself and respect yourself and show up, how can you expect anybody else to love and respect you and be inspired to show up as who they are as well? So I'm just this is a message of cutting to the chase and cutting through the BS and actually getting to the point of life. And that's why I love the work that I do. That's why I love getting myself to environments like I've just been at and I'm just about to go to, because it cuts through all the BS, surface level fears and insecurities and masks that we put on, and it gets right to the heart of just being authentic and just showing up and knowing who you are, knowing how you want to be, and showing up as the true self. And when we do that, we connect with others. When we don't do that, We're in constant disconnection, and we wonder why we've got no fulfillment in our lives. We wonder why, we're in a relationship, or we're in a friendship, or we're in an environment, but we just feel like we're surrounded by people, but we're actually alone and we're actually empty, and we wonder where the juice of life is. I'm telling you right now, it always comes down to authenticity and connection, that love piece. At the end of the day, I don't care how woo-woo we think it is, because a lot of people do. A lot of the environments I'm surrounding myself with right now are more business environments where I'm learning skill sets in terms of how to take my business to new levels. And I guarantee you right now, the conversation I'm having with you right now is very woo-woo to that community. That's okay, because, we need all angles, and we need to be open-minded to all aspects. But, a lot of people who don't get this stuff, who aren't willing to confront a conversation that you and I are having right now, they're the ones who ultimately are lacking in fulfillment, whether now or later on in life, and they end up trying to seek that realness. And it's not until they get to the depths of the fact that everything that we do is for the purposes of experiencing and giving love, and feeling loved and accepted for who we really are, despite our accomplishment or lack of accomplishment. That's really what life is all about. And you and I should be, all of you guys who are here, are ultimately the lucky ones, I believe, who are willing to face this stuff that most cannot, in order to experience fulfillment, make the most of our lives, reach for our potentials, not hold back, and be our authentic selves. All right, so I'm rambling on because my mind is blown. I'm currently going through a major transition internally, so I love sharing it with you guys. I can't wait to share much more of it with you guys, and in the hope that it obviously serves you. But I absolutely have to run off. I've got to make it over to the next amazing event that I'm going to, which won't finish until really late tonight, and then I'm back for the third and final day of the next NLP coaching experience that I'm going through. Mind-blowing stuff, but I want to check in with you guys. Let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. Say hi, and definitely share any words of wisdom before I run off. That's so grateful for all of you guys who can join me. But I've got Heidi and Francesca and Tim. Hi Vanessa, I'm at Marvel Stadium tonight. Go Power. I love it. So cool. You're such a sports fanatic. I love that about you, Tim. Awesome. And Judy's here, and Courtney, and Daryl, and Jody, and Adrian. Yay. And Robert, thank you for your kind compliment. I am white, so grateful for your kind words, my friend. And Filippo's here as well, and Lisa Marie, and Ram, hello to you. And James, and Aman, and Julie, and Elf, and Lucy, and Rob, and Adrian. Yay. I'm so grateful to see you back. That's so cool. Great, Vanessa. Authenticity is the act of telling people what you believe and care about, not telling them what you think they want to believe and care about. Want you to believe and care about. Absolutely. I choose to walk inside my story and own it. I absolutely love that. As always, Adrian, you're always sharing such words of wisdom that I completely resonate with. And couldn't put it better myself. I love that. Stepping into your truth. And I like to think about authenticity as the willingness to not be liked so that you can truly be free. That's what it is. Because the only reason we're not being authentic is because we fear the judgments and criticisms from the external world, the unlikability. But if you get to a place where you're willing to, just not be liked by a portion of people so that you can be free to be all of who you are, that's such an empowered place. I don't think there's anything more empowering than stepping into your authenticity. So I love how you put it, Adrian. Thanks so much for being here and sharing that. So appreciate you. And Chrissy is here as well. So guys, that really is my message for you. I hope that it's inspired you and made you realize that the key to connection is always being authentic. The quicker you can get to authenticity from a place of strength and and just being genuine, that is really authenticity, the quicker you're going to establish depth of connection and get to a place where, like me, it's like go deep or go home. If you can't connect on a deep level, what's the point? It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. So getting to that place is such a place of empowerment, and you can really inspire others to step up and be their authentic selves. And to me, there's nothing more fulfilling. So I hope this message has served you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks so much for everybody who could manage to join me live. I can't wait to share more of what's going on and this amazing thing that I'm just about to experience that I've never experienced before, going to this women's circle. I don't know, I'm going to do a cacao ceremony and all sorts of different stuff that I haven't actually experienced yet. So I'm totally open framed and always loving new experiences. So I can't wait to report back on that with you guys tomorrow. And as always, I'm sending you guys all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, that you're doing something super empowering, and that today's message has definitely served you. I'm going to have the best sleep tonight after this next event to really integrate all my learnings and my breakthroughs, and can't wait to share more with you. I'm signing off. I'm sending you guys all of my love, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow.